So I'm draining my 55 down today. It's gonna go to the new house, and I'm gonna try to hurry up and frost the back of it before I fill it up and get it up against the wall. That is the plan, because I have a light that goes on the back of this, kind of like how the 125 at the office does. And I just need that to look nice in my living room. So, I'm just gonna wait on this thing to drain. Man, oh man, can you believe this? Look, this is what happens when you leave your stuff out in the cold. I mean, it was in my tote, like, it was over in here, but I guess because I left it on the back of my truck, wow, this whole thing cracked. And I knew I wasn't tripping. I was like, wait, where did this black sand come from? I haven't drained any tanks, or I know for a fact sucked up any sand. All right. I'll swing out backwards. Woo! Sorry, fishies. Oh, Molly. I remember I ain't make a three, now I'm Curry. All right, folks. Woo! Good Lord. All right, yeah. The tank is here. I want to say I messed up and broke the seal. Like, I felt water trickling down my hand, and I actually saw water underneath the rim, but I mean, it hasn't moved, but we all know how slowly water leaks out. And I don't see any water droplets increasing, even though I see them on this brand new tank all the way around. So, yikes, guys. Anyway, I purchased a frosted vacuum for this tank, and nothing else came with it. I want to go ahead and get this up on here before I push this thing up and get it to the back. And if it needs to be resealed, I will just remove everything and reseal it. Until then, we're just gonna have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. It's good, man.
Shabuya! Shabuya roll call.
Yeah. Okay, the instructions say to wet this thing down, and that's what I'm doing. I've seen my uncle do this one time before, and he did the exact same thing. Only thing right now, I don't have a squeegee, so I'm probably gonna have to stack like 5 credit cards and use that as a squeegee. And here I go, I'm trying not to let the sticky part touch the frosted part. Oh God. Help me out, Winston. Just a little bit. Can you pull that off? Yeah, just pull it off. Thank you, sir. Oh shit. Oh shit.
How about you go from here, and I hold it down?
You, shit. Make sure it's lined up. Just hold it at the very top too.
Come over
and
this
make
way.
sure.
Right there, yeah.
Oh man, this is harder than it looks. You bring me that spray bottle. the tank.
It was great. The backdrop was funny.
Hmm?
That shit was fire.
You see when I put this light on
That
it,
shit was fire.
the light is gonna make it like the back of the TV.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Thank you, sir. Gladly appreciate it. Your services are always appreciated. There's nothing like getting help from your best friends.
Tell you about my best friend. Mm-hmm.
I think I worked out every bubble I possibly can. It's there. I mean, crap. I still see some, but I mean, if you come around to the front, I mean, shoot, that's a whole nother feel. That's actually what I was going for. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm applying super glue to these suction cups that are gonna hold the RGB light that's gonna go on the back of the tank and give it that very, very ambient look. Got 4 of these to do. Just wanna make sure this thing is secure. That's done. Shout out to Loctite. Okay, so now I got some tape holding the sides down. I'm gonna push this thing back. I'm gonna double check it, cross my fingers and pray to God we do not break a seal. I'm really, really hoping that I was just sloppy with removing my lids and removing my hang-on back filters. And water crept down within the seams of the frame. Because I mean, I seriously don't see water like coming out, and this water level hasn't dropped, even though it's considerably low. Oh man, I think my fish are starting to go into shock. Yeah, gotta go ahead and get water in here, so let's go. The hang-on back filters are the determining factor of how far back your tank is gonna sit off the wall. The thing I like about frosting the back of the glass, I don't have to look at wires hanging out anymore. Whew. Man, it sure takes a long time to fill a tank, especially when you're on a well. I said a well. Especially when you're on a well system, not a whale, people. Oh no, I knew it. There's a dip in my floor. And now that I'm actually seeing it, well, then again, all the substrate is kind of pushed towards the front of the tank. So I don't know, I might be seeing wrong, but it looks as if, yeah, there's a slight dip towards the middle of my floor. And I really should have, God damn it. I need to shim this tank. And it's already like 75, 80% full. It's gonna have to get done later. I'm just gonna have to bear with it for now.
Oh
Yeah. So we just got our second round of tanks. My boy Went just got some new shoes. What you got in the box, buddy? Ooh! Ooh! When did these drop?
Sometime last month.
What size are those?
My size.
My size.
My size.
What size are those? Let me see the other side of that. Dirt.
My size.
You gonna put those back there for safekeeping? They're back here for safekeeping, bro.
Watch out.
Yeah.
My size.
My size.
Hey, you had to record us eating?
No.
Why is the red button on?
The red light.
Why is the red light on?
Cause it's practice. There you go. Mmm. Lord Jesus.
I'm going to say.
Whew, man, just had my second round of Chipotle, but the 55 gallon is up, guys. It looks fairly decent. As you can see, I got my LED shining, you know, up on the back side of the tank. That way it gives it this nice ambient, even look. Let me turn that light off just so you guys can see a little bit better. Yeah, that's blue or something close to blue. I'm not sure, but I mean, I hate to do this, but just so you guys can see, you know, that actually, white is okay. But that's nice. But yeah, I went back and replanted everything. I lost a neon tetra, another one. I lost like 5 of them. Of course, we all know how those guys go into shock, and I haven't even really looked at the intakes yet to see who all and what all I really lost. But for the most part, I only lost about 7 neon tetras. I mean, I wish I didn't lose any, but I mean, it happens. You can see I had my mag float there. I was cleaning the glass off. Unfortunately, this tank does have a slight lean to it. There's still some tape on here. The back is actually set. I was just using this tape to hold down this edge because it was kind of sort of coming up where it was still wet. But it's set. I know I'm rambling back and forth, but I'm really happy this tank got to get in here. I was saying before that it's not leveled. If I lift this up, well, you guys really can't tell there either. But anyway, this tank leans forward. I actually need to shim it up along the front and halfway going down the sides, and that way it can sit even. Because right now my water level sits at an angle like that. Not as drastic, but you know, it's there, and I know it's there because my floor has a dip in it, but it's whatever. I just had to let you guys know how my day went. I'm moving this tank. The 14-gallon cube is still holding up. I don't believe I said anything about this tank, but I mean, this is honestly one of my favorite tanks in the house. I don't think I had any other options, but it became my favorite tank in the house. I actually need to clean it. I haven't cleaned this tank since I set it up, and I want to say I put this in here after maybe about a month of living here. And it's been set up for about, what, 3 or 4 months now. That's it, folks. Stay tuned to see what all happens. I'm probably definitely going to have to add some more Eco Complete to the bottom and whatnot, because I got some gaps. I kind of piled it up on this side to make sure this Rotala Indica had enough bedding to cover the roots. And I moved some cryptocurrent, but I know for a fact this is going to get too tall, so I'm going to move that back over there. But not tonight. If anything, I'm just going to clean up and worry about this thing later. I'm not going to do too much else to this tank tonight, other than remove the dead fish. But if you guys have made it this far, once again, I always appreciate you guys for tagging along, you know, my adventure. And just seeing what I have going on. I hope this inspired others to frost the back of their tanks, because it gives a better look and feel. A lot of times I'd rather go with a black backing, but when your tank is on display, like in the living room as such, having that frosted back and having that background light just gives it a completely different feel, especially at night when the overhead light is off and all you get is that background and you have your silhouette of your plants and your hardscape and your fish just moving in the night. I hope I'll be able to drop another video, do another update, but I highly doubt it because you guys know my rate of making videos. A ton of more projects to come. You know, if you guys remember in the last video, I have a whole basement now, so fish room galore is on the way. I'm just still stuck in the process of doing a lot of other things, like getting my house together. So, my arm is getting tired holding this camera, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Hey man, I'll see you guys next year.